3, 2, 1. I think the mic is right. Eyes open. Episode number 202 of the Left Hand Labs podcast is live. What's going on, everybody? Que lo que? How y'all feeling? The NBA Finals is in Game 3. The Bucks finally won. I missed the game last night, so I can't go into detail, but I do know what happened. I do know what has to happen for them to win. And I told y'all from before the finals even started. Y'all so hyped about Greek getting 40 and da-da-da-da. He's going to do that every game. It's just because we explained all this, and we'll explain it again. This should probably be a short episode because there's not really much to talk about. A lot of trade rumors going around. We'll definitely talk about that. I just got an alert to say the Knicks want Duncan Robinson. I don't want Duncan Robinson. I mean, he's a good shooter. Is he that much of a better shooter or player than Reggie Bullock? Can he defend better than Reggie Bullock? Probably not. He can shoot, but what? Come on. But it's some other names that popped up that, look, if the Knicks get these players, things could be crazy. Things could be different. We'll see. We'll talk about it. But, yeah, it's finals stuff. And I missed the game yesterday. It's the first finals game I missed, like in my life that I can remember. My life that I've been watching sports. Thank God it was a blowout. I think that's why it was a blowout. Because it was like, yo, this nigga not watching, son. There's no point in having it be, you know what I mean? I don't know. But episode number 202. Who got number 2? Vince Young wore number 10. I don't know why he came to mind. It's a quarterback with number 2, but I can't think who. What quarterback has number 2? Does Aaron Brooks have number 2? Well, I guess it's time to look. Let's check it out. I think Aaron Brooks had number 2. Aaron Brooks. If he didn't have number 2, then I don't know sports. But I swear he did. Yo, son, why do I know? Why am I this good? Not that Aaron Brooks. This Aaron Brooks. Aaron Brooks, Deuce McAllister. Yo, let me tell y'all what the Saints used to do. Every year, the Saints used to start like 6-0. They used to be undefeated up to the bye week. And then after the bye week, they used to just lose every game. Why? I don't know. Why did they lose? Why did y'all lose? Joe Horn, Aaron Brooks, Deuce McAllister. You can't go wrong with those 3. You can't. How you go wrong with that? But they did. And so this the Aaron Brooks episode, not that one. The one from the Rockets. Y'all know he didn't wear number 2. I wonder what I used for 102. I don't remember, but I know a 2 came to mind. It might not. I don't think it was Aaron Brooks because I don't remember looking at any Aaron Brooks photos. But whatever. Before we go any further, though, make sure y'all rate and review on the iTunes podcast app. It take 3 seconds. It's free. It don't cost you a thing. So, I mean, leave a little 5 stars. Leave a little, comment. Something, what you feel about the pod, what you felt about what I was saying, whatever. And make sure y'all follow the podcast as well as the shop on all social media at Shop Heirlooms. ShopHeirlooms. Shop Heirlooms is very, very easy, very simple. Follow the pod. Once we get 700 followers on Twitter, I'll drop a 50% off code. And I just really want to get Twitter just leveled up so we can really talk sports all day. Because I love Twitter. But like reading stuff. But I want to have like a platform as well. So make sure y'all do that. Let's do the sponsors and then we can get into the episode. This podcast is sponsored by Shop Heirlooms, Premier Vintage Goods and Memorabilia. You can follow the shop as well as the podcast on all social media at Shop Heirlooms, ShopHeirlooms. I was getting right into the next day shipping and all that. I'm bugging. My goodness. It's mad wave here at the shop. A big supply drop is coming soon. Big supply drop. It's going to be one of those supply drops that's like, yo, damn, is this much wave here? Yeah, it's one of those that's coming real soon. So make sure that y'all follow the shop on all social media at Shop Heirlooms. And if you can't make it down to the shop, make sure you go hit the website, www.shopheirlooms.store. Next day shipping on every order, unless you order on Saturday. Post office closed on Sunday, so you got to wait till Monday. And that's it. Intro music now. Let me mute myself, and we can get this water shit moving without a paddle, you heard?
I used to roll me a big fine L and watch a whole lot of basketball and Soundcloud. Aside from my big scale clientele, there are a few things I know as well as basketball and Soundcloud. 40 carat phrases, 40 parrots. Mimic the style, you get embarrassed. Ditch the filthy habits. In a limousine, every limousine covered in supply fabrics. Still wreaking havoc for them cash that will rob you for your pack. Back when Robert Pack was a maverick who had chicks to give wavy wop. It's not trading cards when I say your shorty gave me tops. Teeth look like chiclets, big and white like Rick Smith's. I'm at my Travis best. The rest is average at best, and this that land bias in its purest form. Word is Bon Jovi, word is Sean. If you don't recognize it, you respond. Catch a bigger bullet than George Marathon. Ric Flair with the chops, and they thought he's gonna flop. Finally back on the top. I already made it to the finals playing with Sagana Job.
Yo, okay. I really want. I forgot USA lost to Nigeria. We gonna talk about that for sure because the Olympics is going on with the or the whatever tournament is going. It's mad stuff to talk about. Okay. First, we're gonna talk about the finals. Now, let's look at the box score from yesterday. I just want to see. I guarantee you, before we pull this box score up, I didn't watch no First Take, no Undisputed, no nothing today. I didn't listen to no Cowherd. I don't know exactly what happened. Ohtani is. Yo, he's insane, son. This guy, Shohei Ohtani. But, the home run derby is today. Oh, I'm definitely going to watch that. But, okay. I guarantee you that when I click this NBA and click the box score for the game, it's going to say this. Either Middleton or Drew had like at least 25 to 30. And Drew at least had like 10 assists. He probably had a double-double or close to it. I guarantee it. I guarantee you. When they play well, they win. It's got nothing to do with Greek. As you can see, because he's played well every game. Let's look at the box score so it can prove me right. Let's just look. Box score. And, Mikal Bridges only had 4 points in 27 minutes. And he only shot the ball 4 times. He had a bad game. Was he in foul trouble? No. Ayton had 18-9. Cliff had 19-9. Devin Booker played horribly. Ooh-wee. You're not going to win if Devin Booker playing like this. No good. 3 for 14. No good. They ain't make no threes. Crowder hit mad threes. Well, all threes. And he had 6 boards. Yeah, Mikal Bridges, he played bad. Oh, my goodness. Now, am I right or am I wrong? Middleton only had 18. Drew had 21. And, all right, he almost had a double-double. So, all right, so this wasn't even a result of just Greek dominating. It was that Phoenix just played bad. If Devin Booker, instead of having 10, if he got 30 like he always do, it's a tie game. You understand what I'm saying? If Mikal Bridges give him anything. But it's a tie game if Devin Booker plays his usual game. So it wasn't even, they still not even getting 30 from Middleton or Drew. Drew played well, 21-9, almost had a double. I'd say he would have a double-double. It's that these things have to happen. So it was just a combination. The cats didn't play good. Bobby Portis had 11 and 8. I kind of wish we would have kept him. I still got the Suns winning this series. If Devin Booker just had a bad game, that's why they lost, because they weren't going to get swept. Devin Booker had a bad, let me see. Yeah, the second quarter. Look, it was the only quarter that they lost. Well, they lost the third quarter too, but they lost the second quarter bad. And that's where it happened at. That's all it really is. Stop giving Greek, please. It's not that. It's not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to y'all. It's not. Now, let's go back to just me. The USA team loses to Nigeria in the exhibition game. Everybody's panicking. I'm going to tell you what usually happens with these Olympic games. I was explaining this to the soccer chat that I'm in. The United States usually gets the easiest buckets in these international games because they just get a lot of turnovers. They're just athletically just better than who they're playing. Defensively, offensively, everything. They just got more NBA. They got NBA all-star, all NBA players littered everywhere on the team. And they get easy buckets. They force turnovers. They get in transition. It's just they just run it up. It's like AAU for real. If the game is slowed down, like Spain does, or like when they play USA, or like Argentina, one of those good international teams, the pace of the game slows down, and then it's a matter of, all right, now we're gonna play basketball. And now, I think we undervalue how good of a coach that Coach K is, because Popovich is. What is that? Why is that? Yo, that scared me. I did not know what that was. Oh my God. That was an ad on ESPN. My bad. Yo, that was crazy just now. I'm like, yo, who is breaking my microphone? I'm looking at the microphone. But Coach Pop is the team now. Great coach. Is one of the best coaches ever. He can't, I don't know if it's him or if it's the players, but he's not having the same, like, it's not domination and destruction. Now, if a team is not turning the ball over, I think Nigeria hit like 18 threes and they weren't turning the ball over, USA is going to be good enough to stick around. They probably they wasn't hitting those threes, and it was like, we could coast, know what I mean? And they lose. So, this could be a sign of things to come. And I think it was only like three. It was like 3 pros on Nigeria. Precious Achua, Benedict's guy, right? You know what I mean? Shout out to the Hive. Precious Achua, the dude from the Heat. I forgot his name. That they drop him to the summer league and he comes back and he be killing in the summer league or G League. With the braid was dreads now. I think like bread. I forgot his name. It was only like 3 pros and they won. Remember when Pop and them lost, Kimba and them, and they lost to like, was it Australia? Remember they lost to Australia with Joe Ingles and all of them? Yo, they gotta hit shots and they gotta win. They got Dame, KD, you name it. It's too many good players to name. It's no excuse. I'm sorry. It's just not. Not to Nigeria. Come on. That was bad. But I was looking at the FIBA and its prospects. There's a lot of prospects in this FIBA tournament that, USA is playing in it. So I guess it's some type, but it's not Olympics. It's the U19 FIBA tournament, I guess, or something like that. And it's the dude from France named, I don't know the kid's name. He's like 7'3", and they say he's insane. And it really looked that way. And USA beat them. Chet Holmgren did not play that well, but it's this other big. He was illin'. I forgot his name, though. I forgot everybody's names. I'm sorry. But this guy from France, look him up, like Wanamora or something like that. I don't remember his name. We got to look out for him. Now, there's been trade rumors floating around everywhere. I saw some names that are linked to the Knicks. Duncan Robinson, like we talked about earlier, who cares? But these names, this could be big. I'm going to go down the list. Number 3, Derek White from the Spurs. We need a point guard. Derek White is not a lead guard where he's going to get to the paint. He can shoot. We got quickly. I don't think we need Derek White. Forget that move, though. But these next 2, I just had to mention them because I just read it. And I'm trying to think of what order to put it in. But I'm going to go Colin Sexton, right? Colin Sexton, they're ready to trade him. They're done with him. I guess they believe in Garland. Garland is... Well, if you've been following the podcast and you definitely heard me talk about fantasy, you know Darius Garland is crazy. I think Darius Garland is going to be a star in the league. He's highly skilled, supremely skilled. But Sexton is a dog, and you get Sexton to Tom Thibodeau. It might be scary. He averaged like 20 something this year. He had a good season. How much did Colin Sexton average this year? We got to find that out because I don't think it was light cheese. Colin Sexton. How many did he average? I think it might have been like 20, 25. I was going to go 25. 24, 3 and 4. He don't pass the ball that well, but he could get buckets. Yo, remember Colin Sexton was like, he lit the Nets up? Oh, he had a big game against the Nets. Oh, yeah, we got to find that. It wasn't a wake-up call for me. I already knew he was a killer, but he fried the Nets. Oh, man, where's that game at that you had versus the Nets, my boy? He had 42, 5 and 5. It went to 2 overtimes, then they won. Then the next day he followed up with 25-9. Yo, 42, 5 and 5. Yeah, it did 25, 9 and 2, and they won both of these games. Yo, sign him up, son. Get him to the Garden. Get him with Thibodeau. Woo! It might be crazy. They was winning early on in the season, I think, and people were like, oh no, and then we went and beat them. But he had a good game against us. I believe in Colin Sexton. I really think he's nice. I really do. I really, really do. Get him. They lost a lot of games. Damn. They were losing in May, and in damn, April. That's bad to lose like that. How they were losing, but he was putting numbers on the board. I see a lot of numbers on the board. Get Colin Sexton to the Knicks. I'm telling you, Thibodeau will turn him into, I ain't gonna say Derrick Rose, but he's gonna turn him into something. And then you got number one. Hold on, let's switch it back to myself. Then you got number one, DeJounte Murray from the Spurs. Now I don't know what the Spurs want for him, but if we could give minimal away and get DeJounte Murray, Thibodeau will turn him into he already made the All NBA defense team once. He will definitely, he will thrive. There's no better fit, for that Thibodeau style of system than DeJounte Murray. If we get DeJounte Murray to the Knicks, it don't got to be, we're not going to get Dame. We got to give up everything to get Dame. We got to give up everything to get SGA. But if we got SGA, I'll be happy with that. But I don't think that's going to happen. These are realistic acquisitions and trades that can be made. Get Colin Sexton or DeJounte Murray to New York, and I'm telling y'all, look out. It's going to be scary. Very, 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 very scary. Did y'all watch the Euros? Now, I try to get everybody to watch Euros. I just segue into stuff. We don't do it is what it is. This Euros was great. Having soccer to watch every day, that was amazing. I try to explain to people, especially people my color. Look, it's art. If we can get soccer in the hood, I'm telling you. We just got to give it a chance. We all will like it. It's just like basketball. It really is. And I really enjoyed this tournament. I knew Italy was going to win. All those Juventus players, it's no choice but to win. They're going to play defense. Bonucci scored. Chiellini was illin'. England is cursed. And it came down to PKs, and cats just missed PKs. I really don't get it. I feel like if I played soccer, I would not miss a PK, or I wouldn't get saved at least. It would not. I feel like I would make it every time. But that goes to show you how difficult it is. And that Ronaldo, he always get PKs and he always make them. But please try to watch soccer, y'all. Watch the Gold Cup with and Messi finally got his Copa America. He should have had a World Cup too, though. We don't make these same excuses that we made. Zidane, Arnan, Dino, they got their World Cups. We don't make no excuses for them. And Zidane almost had 2, for real. He almost had 2 World Cups, and he was integral. He was an integral part for both. Y'all gotta wake up sometimes, son, for real. But let's watch soccer, please. Let's start. Watch MLS. MLS, you're not gonna like MLS until you really like soccer. Play FIFA, and you'll like soccer. Just give it a chance, black people. But I think that's it. If you made it this far, shout out to you for listening. Shout out to me for keeping you entertained. Let's look at the Jason Burke tweet of the week. So we can get some, comedic relief. Sexton to New York, man. How that sound to y'all? He's a dog, son. He won with four players in college. He was on the floor getting numbers. That's stuff that's unprecedented. I always told y'all he was nice. Let's look at the Jason Burke tweet of the week so we can get out of here. I am glad. Oh my God! Look at Jason Burke retweeted. Let's meet up. I'm in Baltimore. He says, I am glad the Bucks won the game in the series against the Suns, and it would have been almost impossible to come back from 0-3. No team in NBA history has ever come back from 0-3, although it has happened in MLB and NHL. You see, Jason Burke know his sports. We just got to get him on the podcast somehow. But make sure y'all rate and review on the iTunes podcast app. Subscribe to the YouTube and like the video. And follow the podcast as well as the shop on all social media at Shop Heirlooms. ShopHeirlooms. The Aaron Brooks episode. Till next week. We out of here.